Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Hassan and I'm back with another video and on the screen we are having gold XAUUSD, and the way it looks, gold has approached a huge time frame supply zone, so we likely to pick out gold from there. So I'll be taking you through the analysis and how gold has been disappointing us so far, and how we're going to approach it going forward. NB, this is for only people with big accounts. Gold is on for only people with big accounts. You have a small account, my friend, it will vanish within seconds. Okay, so before I go further, subscribe. Road to 300 subscribers. We are at 200. We are going to 300. Subscribe, guys, and become part of the community. Become part of the wonderful community. So subscribe, and then I'll go straight to the chats. Okay, guys, I hope you're done. We are going to now go to the analysis. Gold still dropping. Okay, let's go to the analysis. Okay, so first things first, what do you see on gold? We have an uptrend. Have the smallest supply zone around this area, demand zone. The things, guys, disturb me. We have an uptrend on gold. Remember last time we tried gold, give us a perfect setup, and then it bought for only 100 pips and then burnt us back. So now here we have an uptrend on gold, but the medium trend is down. Previous week was bearish, and this week is also looking bearish. However, I expect this week to reject from this area here. So what do we do? First things first, trend is up, priority is for buys. Then mark the high and the low, of that previous week's candle. Then I'm just going to put a blue bar on this current week, such that it can be easy to identify where it began and where it is at the moment. So trend is going up, however the medium trend is dropping down. So mark the up, the low and high of the previous week. So then, do we see a demand zone or supply? Yes, we see a demand zone here. Okay, so now we go to the daily time frame. Wow, guys, people who entered for a buy for a sale around here, you guys are in the much profits. Okay, so the trend was going down, good, and our analysis was telling us that if we get a supply zone or a demand zone, for example, there was a zone here, after price broke here, left here, demand zone, you see price came, bought a little bit before it dropped down to stop us out. We could buy, but then price came here, bought a little bit, we thought we were going to be in profit, went up to 100 pips, price came back, burnt us out for break even, and after that I was not interested whatsoever in gold. After that I was not interested in gold. Why wasn't I interested in gold? Because it consolidated for how many days? 1, 2, 3. It was consolidating for 3 consecutive days, neither going up nor going down, so I was not interested. So now this is the supply zone that is on the weekly, but it was tested here. It is on the weekly, but it was tested here, then price went up massively. So it left another small supply zone here, which is now being retested by this candle. So we go to the daily, the 4-hour, to see. This is a supply zone that most people that I saw wanted to buy from, and I must say it is a clear one that you'd want to buy from. However, there is this week here, looks like it tested that supply zone. So what is happening is price has come again to this demand zone. Guys, excuse me if I keep on saying supply zone where there is a demand zone. So price has come again to this demand zone, and we expect price to reject from this zone and buy to the upwards. Buy to the upwards, guys, and buy to the upside. I think it is this one. I'm trying to, yeah, it is that one. It was a sniper tight entry. So we expect price to reject to the upside. Whether it is going to reach here, we don't know. However, I'm going to show you how we are going to find out. Whether it is going to reach here and go, or it's just going to stop there and go, we don't know. But we are going to find out. Whether it is going to break and continue down, we shall also find out. Same thing, guys, is happening in EURUSD. I'm going to show you on EURUSD how we have learned to avoid losses on in the forex market. So if I go to 3-hour, do I see anything? There's a demand zone here, but it is a weak one. It was even tested. 2-hour, nothing. There is this one here. How could you say that price is reacting from this zone here, really? How on the 2-hour time frame? How? Guys, no way, I don't think so. That is just to follow us. It is also on the 1 hour. It is there on the 1 hour. It's not going to count in. So what we are going to do is we are going to come to the 15-minute time frame, then even out our charts, and then we put a trend line from top to bottom. Draw them well. Good. Now that you've put your trend line, what exactly are you waiting for? We want this this what price has been making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. This is an equal low. Yes, and this is a lower low. Price has been making lower lows, lower highs. So we want it to come tap this zone here, and if we were to buy, break the trend line up, retest, and then we shall take it up. Or after breaking the trend line, then the demand zone that will be responsible for breaking the trend line and removing a supply zone, probably one supply zone will be enough. That is the one that we shall use for buys to the upside for gold. However, for now, gold is still in a downtrend. Whether it reaches this demand zone, we are not buying until we show some bullish momentum by crossing the trend line and removing one supply zone at least. If it doesn't want, it might stay below this trend line, or it can break but still go down. For as long as it has not removed, broke and moved a supply zone, we are not ready to enter. So it will still build this trend line coming down to this demand zone here. This demand zone is on the weekly. Let me show you. This is on the daily. The weekly is down here. The weekly is down here. So this one should be on the daily. Or is it? Yes. This one is on the daily. I don't normally want to make it big. So we have one here. I have another one here. So price, if price breaks here, then it will be coming to this area. This is where we shall be looking for buys. If it does not break, this demand zone, then it will come pass outside the trend line. Then we wait. When it passes outside the trend line, don't just enter immediately. This is gold, you don't gamble with it. You wait for it to remove at least one supply zone. So I'm seeing one here. You wait for it to remove that one, or if it comes and creates another one, we wait for it to remove that one that it has created, and then we shall be buying. For now, we are looking for short-term sales into this demand zone here. As you're selling into the demand zone, make sure that you're not looking to go very far with the sales. Been taking water. Okay, guys. So that is it for gold. I thought that I could just give a quick update. That is what's happening. Gold is dropping down. Gold made a very good move here, dropped down, and then gave them a supply zone. So many people were coming to sell from here. Gold kept on buying, bought to the upside. Then there was a downward, an upward trend line. This one here. There's an upward trend line that was removed, and we have another one here that was removed. So ideally you'd sell from this one, but it was going to be hard to sell from this one. Why? Because price was not giving us a clear direction. So you'd sell and it buys, you'd buy, and gold, it would trick you like it is selling and then it buys. So you'd sell from here. However, price was not giving us a clear direction. That's why there was nothing we could do from that area. Okay guys, so I think that is all for today. What I've given you, what you have to do is you just have to look out for price action and what price action is doing, so that you can know when to buy or when to sell. For now, you're waiting to see how gold is going to be moving. So that is all guys. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have anything that you'd want me to do a video about, kindly leave it in the comment section. The channel is still small, so I literally read each and every comment that is put there. That is all for today. Bye guys.